Hey guys, I hope you are doing well and really working hard at home. I know it's a little bit different being at home than it is at school, but I wanted to try to do a little lesson on area um, just so you could see it. I know there's some videos on your Pearson Realize as well, but I wanted to come to you just face to face as best we can for right now and do a little review on area. So I hope this helps. If you're still a little bit confused about area. So we know that perimeter is the distance around the outside of a shape. Area is the opposite. It is the amount of space inside a shape. So for example, if I have this rectangle right here and I want to fill up the inside of it, whether it's a quilt and I want to know how many squares will fit inside of it, or if it's a tile floor and I want to know how many tiles I'm going to lay inside of it, we need to look at how many total squares will fit inside. Now, I could just count them, but we know that counting isn't always the most efficient way to determine how many squares will fit inside of somewhere. So I'm going to look at what my length and width are. So my width is 3 squares, and my length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Now, I don't know about you, but this reminds me of an array. When we learned multiplication, we were able to put blocks or draw squares that created an array, which is like a rectangle. So this looks like an array to me. And I know that with arrays, to figure out the total, I can multiply the length times the width. So I know that 3 times 5 equals 15. And when we do area, we call that square units. So since I didn't put inches or feet or centimeters, I could just call it square units or units squared. So let's move over here and look at this rectangle. So this rectangle has a length of 7 and a width of 5. I could draw in my lines and do 7 and 5 and count the squares, but we know counting by ones is not the most efficient way to do this. So in order to find the area, we multiply the length times the width. So the length is 7 centimeters, so I'm going to do 7 times my width is 5 centimeters. I know 7 times 5 is 35 centimeters. Now, since it's area, we have to say centimeters squared. All right, let's look at this rectangle. We see that the width is 2, the length is 8. I could draw out my lines and do 2 across and then 8 columns. But I know that to find area, we do the length times the width. So I'm going to do 2 inches times the 8 inches, and I get 16 inches squared. I hope that helps for you to find area. I'm going to post another video on how to find a missing side when you are given the area. All right, look back on YouTube for some more videos with Miss West, Miss Smith, and me. We hope to see you soon. Bye.